Good morning, it's Friday, which in Fly Lady World for me today that means it is bag and car day. Since we're a one car family and hubby uses the car to commute to work each day, he kind of handles the car and the tidying of the car. And my bag, I have given it a tidy out, but to be honest it's a 2-minute job because I don't really have my bag that cluttered. So yeah, so I've done the daily focus for today. It's around about 8 o'clock in the morning. The kids, they're not up yet. They get a bit of a long lie in the summer holidays. But I've done bits and pieces this morning. I am shattered this morning. Yeah, didn't get a great sleep. But I'm up and about. I've done the laundry. That's done. I'm going to check the weather forecast in a wee minute because it's an overcast kind of grey day. So I want to see if it's going to be drying the clothes out on the outside line or if it's going to be drying clothes inside today. But what I thought I would show you is the progress that I made yesterday. My focus was still in zone 2 of the kitchen. So I thought I'd give you a wee update as to what I've been doing. Ignore that laundry pile. That's the things that have been washed and need to be hung to dry. But you may have noticed that things have moved in the kitchen since Tuesday. So the shelves are now pretty much emptied. Pretty much all clear apart from some bits and bobs, and that's what I think I'm going to focus on today, is just finding homes for these things here. Finish emptying these drawers out. That's our medicines that was in that medicine box. Unfortunately, where the medicines are going to go, that area needs to be decluttered still. That's in a different room. So I thought to myself, it's fine to keep them in a box for a week or two until I get the space that I want to be able to put the medicines just the way that I want them from the get-go. So there's the plastic bags to find a new home for. That's the unknown, no home items, and then the rest of it is just things to just clear. So yes, that's what I'm going to spend my focus time on today. I'm going to give myself an easy day because I'm not good with only 3-4 hours sleep. Ideally what I wanted to do was clear the magnets and things from the fridge freezer and give the outside a good wipe down and also clean the windows, but we'll see. I might carry that over to the weekend. But yeah, that is the plan for working in zone today. Oh, and I almost forgot to say that unfortunately our online farmers market delivery didn't come last night. There was an issue, so it's going to be plan B for getting the rest of our groceries, although I'm not sure if that's going to be today or maybe tomorrow. And there was something else that I was going to say. Yes. Hold on a wee second. You might remember these from the other day when I was decluttering in zone 2. But this measuring cup, this white one here, I didn't realise that it actually went with the rest of the green gadgets. So that's why it wasn't clipping together, and the cup actually goes with the rest of all the different accessories and gadgets for the kitchen. So we decided, hubby and I decided that we'd keep this and over the next 5 weeks see if we actually use it, and if not, we'll then maybe think about donating this, because in truth I don't know if we've ever used any of the attachments ever. Certainly I can't remember. It's now around about 20 past 10 and I decided that I would set my timer for 30 minutes and just get stuck into things that I wanted to get done today after we had a breakfast. So that's what I did. And maybe if I move, can you see? Yeah, you can see. See, those shelves are now empty, and I've moved the 2 little drawer units that was at the bottom of the shelves. I wiped them down and moved them out of this room, and I'm hoping to use them upstairs in the bedrooms. And swept the floors, put away items. The items that are on the shelves, it's the drawer that is the don't know pile, and there's a, what do you call it, a small plant pot thing, not a vase, no, it's a plant pot, a small plant pot which may come in useful elsewhere in the house, or maybe in here, don't know. But I'm happy with those sort of like 2 things being kept on the shelf there for now. And that means that we're now kind of in a situation to bring down that unit and start doing a bit of a decoration job. Do some decorating in this room, which is our plan. So one item that I've got for the donation box are these. Can you read them? Basically they're disposable biodegradable liners for a potty. Now Joshua is 8, Hannah's coming up for 7. It's been a long time since we used potties, and it's an unsealed pack. We're not likely to use them, so they pop that in the charity bag that I'll probably take to the charity shop next week, but it's starting to get full. So yeah, so that's the update for this morning. I'll see how it goes. I'm going to be quite honest that I'm just going to have another cup of coffee and just sit down and relax, maybe do a bit of reading or knitting or something until lunchtime. But this afternoon I might set the timer for 15 minutes to go through the fridge and just take things off the fridge and maybe give that a wipe down. We'll see how that goes. But the weather is not improving any, and also I nearly forgot, but thankfully I got the text message to remind me. I'm waiting for a delivery today, and it's due, it could be any time between now and 9 PM tonight, so we need to stay in for that delivery anyways. So we'll see what the day brings us. So the time is just after 3:30, and I decided to use the top of the hour method to just get myself started for clearing the fridge. That was the other thing that I wanted to do today. I really didn't want to. I couldn't be bothered, but at the same time it's Friday and I wanted to get that job done today to kind of mark the end of the week. So at 3 o'clock I set the timer for 5 minutes, and I thought, right, 5 minutes I will just start taking off all the pieces of paper and bits and pieces that was on the fridge. And I've got 4 piles. I've got this pile here, and that is sort of like certificates from school, that type of thing for Joshua. And I've started collecting all the school stuff from from last year, collecting it all in one place to be able to just box it and to archive it. Got one certificate for Hannah. Again, there is a little box of stuff that I'm going to archive for Hannah's school year. Then we had some sort of like takeaway menus that we don't tend to use, but I want to hold on to them. So I'm thinking I might just stick them in a folder. I've not quite decided yet, but we do have some instruction manuals for appliances around the house, and I thought a folder with this type of stuff and the instruction manuals would work, and then this is just some paperwork that needs to be filed away. So that is going to go into my paperwork pile, and surprise surprise, I am working on clearing the paperwork. And then this pencil that has never been sharpened properly, I'm going to assume that the lead's not broken, but yeah, I'm going to sharpen it, and if the pencil works I'm going to pop it with the other pencils so that when we need a pencil it's where it should be. So that took less than 5 minutes. Then I stopped, had a break, and thought, you know what, I'm going to do another 5 minutes. So in the other 5 minutes I did this. So as you can see, the front of the fridge freezer has now been cleared of all the magnets. What I did was I popped them up here. So these are the magnets that we've collected from places we've been, or gifts that people have given us. And then down here are the magnets that the children play with. And they do actually still play with them, so I didn't want to get rid of them as much as they annoy me. So I'm hoping them being on the side so that I don't really see them when I'm in the kitchen will kind of be a good, what's the word I'm looking for? A good compromise. So yeah, so that took me less than 5 minutes as well. So then I had another little break, and then I set the timer for 5 minutes, and I just wiped down the front of the fridge freezer. and job's done. Job's done, and it really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to end this video for today here. You can probably tell I'm just shattered. I keep going on about it, but I am. I just have no energy and no motivation. So I'm going to call it a day. Pop these 3-4 piles of paper in places that they belong, and yeah, and start the weekend and enjoy tonight. Hubby will be home soon actually, but he has got a commitment tonight. So once he's away, I'm thinking the children and I will have a late-ish dinner, maybe a TV dinner, thinking a pizza, something easy, and watch a movie, and then get them upstairs to bed. And then when hubby's home, is maybe just catch something on Netflix with hubby as well. That's my plans. But yeah, so that's the end of the first week of recording my Fly Lady journal, and I kind of feel, all in all, it's been a good week. And back on my first video, I said that one of the reasons I want to record and document my journey is because I don't feel that I accomplish anything, and as the days go by, as the weeks go by. And I've got to be honest, I felt like that this morning, but then looking back as to how I started the week, I realised I've actually done quite a lot in the kitchen. Might not have done as much as I wanted to, but you know, we're getting there and we're going in the right direction. So yeah, so I will see you next week when we are into zone 3.